No, I hope not. God, that would suck. Well, for us, it would suck. Okay, we're back.
I doubt it. She's on dial-up the way that she connects. Some dates.
Does dial-up even exist anymore?
Apparently where Liz is.
Dial-up even
Slowskis.
exists.
The Slowskis have it.
The what?
Slowskis?
Oh, right.
Wow, where did that come from?
My second goal was to find a leader in the group.
And did it work?
Yeah, asking the
How have I
girl
been
that's
selfish?
freaking out and not speaking if she's going to be leader is probably not a good time to figure it out.
How have I been selfish yet?
I don't know.
Selfish
I'm
may
more
not.
selfish than her.
Selfish is not the word.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree with selfish. I don't think she's been selfish at all.
I never said she was selfish.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Yeah, you kind
Ember?
of did.
I misunderstood you.
Ember, do you want me to walk you home?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll be in my room.
Okay. Thank you.
I have another angle I'm going to try, guys. And I'll get back to you tomorrow. Can someone make sure Ember gets home safe and Raven gets home safe?
Yeah, we'll make sure we get home.
They're welcome to stay here. I was about to fill my pipe again if anybody wishes to partake.
She can't stay here. She has to get home. She'll get in trouble.
Tell them no. If Raven and I don't get home, they always know unless Raven's with me.
Perhaps you two should go together. Maybe it's safer for Raven to stay with you. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Is that okay with you, Raven?
Sure.
Okay. I want to go see what I can do.
Hey, Mitch, when we walk back to my house, can we walk by the neighbor's house?
No, but you can if you want to go out of the way.
Yes, the one who out of the way.
Okay.
Raven's probably like the most subdued y'all have ever seen her. Like a mixture of subdued and like barely containing her anger.
When you walk past the house, you can see there is at least 3 guards outside walking the perimeters. Each house is gated and fenced in.
So typical.
Yes.
Alright. I figure through the servant's entrance and we go to my room then.
Did everybody leave my room, Mitch?
Yes.
Alright. I cast Goodberry, and then I cast Minor Illusion of a nice plant. And just kind of meditate and smoke my pipe and just think about our predicament. And then I just go to sleep.
Alright, any other statements of intent for the night?
Just what I told you.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, are you guys meeting back at the Drowned Rat the next morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
After I try to make Raven eat all sorts of food that she probably won't eat.
Yeah, she's gonna be more like sit in the corner and stare off into space kind of thing.
And my hot brother that she has a crush on doesn't even come home last night, so it didn't even help.
No. He hooked up. Okay, the next, we'll skip to the next morning. You guys all arrive back at the Drowned Rat, as Langen is setting up for the morning, or the mid-afternoon, mid-morning, like brunch crowd, I guess, if they have one. You guys, it's basically you come to the door, and Krognar, the bouncer, he lets you guys in because he knows you by sight, so you guys can come in before the place is really open, and you guys can meet there. It's actually very quiet, since there's maybe like 2 or 3 people at the time during the day. A few minutes after the girls arrive, Talon, you come downstairs and you see that they're sitting at the bar.
Okay. I'll go up and sit at the end of the bar.
Okay.
So, may I ask, what have we decided?
I hit the streets last night, and no one will talk about them. You see Talon's eyes are bloodshot, like he's been up all night.
Anybody have any epiphanies overnight?
Nope, I pretty much see us as 2 options.
No, there's another option. I'll have to find out if it'll work.
The place is gated in last night. 3 guards at least.
That you can see.
Yeah.
But
I just don't know how we'd even get it.
We got a couple ideas. One of them is for Talon to go talk to these people he knows. Or did you say that didn't work?
No one wants to talk about him. I was talking to my contacts last night. No one. Anytime I brought them up, they immediately told me, go away. You see, Talon is actually writing something on quill right now. Quill and paper.
Well, so I guess that's out, eh?
I can go try to talk to the guy.
I think we should save that for our last option, maybe, because it's the most dangerous. But Talon, did you say you had another idea?
Yes.
You want to share it with us?
No.
Okay. Is it something to do on your own?
Obviously.
Can we be agreed?
You want to go try that, and if it doesn't work, we can go talk to the gentleman?
There really wouldn't be a we talking to the gentleman. They're not going to let everybody in. Just saying.
I mean, Ember,
Yeah.
Whoever works.
Let me finish this, and then I'll go see if this will work.
Okay, be careful though. Do you want us to wait a certain amount of time, but tell us the general area you'll be in case you're going into trouble?
No, I'll be fine.
Can I make the suggestion?
Alright, well, we'll wait for you here.
Can I make the suggestion, if we get Talon back, that we leave
Aye.
Waterdeep?
You mean Locke?
Sorry, Locke. Yes, Locke. If we get Locke back, we leave Waterdeep.
Well,
I don't quite understand what you mean, Wolfie.
It seems that we've become, at least now, pawns. And if they've done this once, they'll do it again. And for Locke's sake, I'm willing to assist in getting him back. But who knows what the price will be next time? I am unwilling to put this city, this forest of Waterdeep here, this land. I do not wish to change the balance more than I have to. So the best thing for me to do is to leave.
Easy for you to say. You don't live here.
Yeah, this isn't your home.
I understand that. Do you wish it to change more?
Some things need to be changed.
And who's going to protect those we leave behind?
Talon gets up, walks over to Ember. Okay, I'll be back. Gives you a big hug.
So, what are you doing? You better not do something stupid. If you do something stupid, we're gonna get locked back, and then we're gonna kick your ass too.
Talon has shown that he does not do things stupidly.
That doesn't mean he won't do something stupid right now. He's acting different. He's being secretive. What are you gonna go do?
Talon's walking away, out the door.
I get up and follow him, see if I can catch up to him.
He's just walking, so you can run up to him.
Okay. And
It's
I
a quick
grab his
walk.
arm.
What
What are
is
you gonna go do?
It's not important. I'll take care of this. I'll see what I can do.
If you get yourself captured or killed, it's not gonna do anybody any good.
Might do Locke some good.
No, because then we're gonna be doing the same situation, but instead of you here, it's gonna be Locke sitting here, but he's gonna be hurting while we try to figure out what to do with your ass. So no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If it's not something stupid that you could get killed by, then you can tell me what it is.
Can we hear this?
Yeah, you guys can hear it. There's, I mean,
Insight.
yeah, it's there's not many people in here. It's still morning. Go ahead.
So
I was just going to talk to some of my contacts and see what I can find out.
Roll deception for me, Talon. You can roll insight. Anyone who's questioning Talon right now.
I think my insight sucks.
So does my deception.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta find insight. Yeah, okay.
Sounds reasonable.
To me.
Raven and Modwin, he's full of shit.
Glenrod,
You promise?
I think you're up to something you shouldn't be.
Talon? You're not going to do what I think you're going to do, are you?
I look over at Raven.
I kind of look away. I have no idea what you're talking about.
What's
Right.
you do, Raven?
And I've known you long enough to know when you
I
smell
walk
like
up
you're
to him.
lying.
And is he still holding that letter or whatever it is he wrote?
Behind his back.
Snatches it.
Ooh.
What do I have to roll?
Oh, hold on.
Ooh, let's do a grapple.
I don't want to get beat
Baldwin
up
gets
by
on
a
the
girl.
door.
What's
So now we let it go.
She's
Okay,
a tough
what do
little
I
cookie.
need to roll?
Go ahead and give me a. Well, you guys give me strength checks. We'll do opposing strength checks, and anyone who wants to use their inspiration can.
Inspiration? I'm not grappling.
Yeah, strength not my thing.
I might actually win this one.
Ooh.
I was thinking more be
you-
faster than him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's holding behind his back. You just kind of grab onto it, and he's holding onto it. That's what I heard. Not necessarily like you want to grab it because you know where it is. You just grab at it. He's just holding it away from you. Okay, so you pull at it, but Talon pulls back, and he's still got it.
Why would you let us see that letter?
It's not important.
Because he wants to exchange himself.
Oh, hell no! We're not losing both of you. They'll just leave you there, and then we're gonna have to figure out how to get both of you out.
I don't plan on coming back, but Locke has
How did
family.
you know that? I'm kind of impressed, Raven.
And so do you.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, they can always use two
We're all
bargaining
family
chips, not
here.
just one. Can make you do more than one favor for them, right?
To do something so foolish. And I'm sure Camilla would too. It should be Oakley or me. We're the ones who are alright.
You realize we're in the same situation, right?
I didn't plan on coming back, but his family needs him.
And still, you realize that we'd be in the same situation, right?
Because we're not gonna let you go. So we're gonna get our asses killed trying to go save you.
No,
We gotta
once
talk to the guy. I don't know if it can help. I don't know if it'll get Locke killed. At least we can try. Because I don't know how we're gonna get past his guards. I would even say now, if we could do it without killing him, then let's go get his signet ring. But I don't think we are skilled enough to get past his guard. I can get up to the freaking front door. So maybe we can just plead with him to help us.
why don't you do that? That's a good
Better
idea.
than you walking into death. That's it.
I'll wait here for you.
Oh, no you don't, lad.
You're not being left alone.
I'm on to you now.
So, Arabelle, you're from the Reaching Wood, aren't you?
Oh,
Secret
chatting up the
flirting
bar
while
later?
we're talking about this?
I've been there many a time. Yes.
Is that where you're from?
Flirting.
Well, not necessarily where I'm from, but I've been there before.
Damn! Alright, I'll have to try again.
She winks at you and smiles. Moves on to the next customer.
Really?
Okay, well, if you guys aren't going to let me do this, I'm just going to go up to my room then, and you let me know what you want to do.
Nope.
You're not
No,
gonna go alone.
You're coming with us.
But I'd be in my room. I'd be upstairs.
And
You
you can
can't
slip
climb out
out
a
the
window.
fucking window. Come
I
on.
know you won't.
You do
No, I'm not
know who you're
stupid.
talking to here, right?
Man, he
Queen
just,
of the
he
Escape?
thinks you're all idiots. Wow.
Raven gets
no
out every.
regard for your intelligence whatsoever.
Raven sneaks out every freaking night. I have a back way out of my house. You think that she doesn't know how you're going to try to get out? I don't even have a clue always, but she does. We can talk to the guy. I don't know what else to do because we're going to get killed if we try to go in there. Steal the ring. He will have it on his hand. He will have it on his finger.
Okay.
Regardless of how we might or might not be able to get the ring, there's still the whole repercussions of giving the ring to such people. But then the alternative
But,
is
like you said last
not
night, do we have a
acceptable.
choice?
And I'm thinking the only thing we
I
can
don't
really do
that.
is either get the ring and do like someone, I forget who suggested, after it's given over and we get locked, to tell them, who has it. Maybe they can do something about it themselves before it becomes a problem. Or see if we can get them to help us somehow, and maybe they have an idea. We're out of our league here. We were out of our league when we went down to the place that we shouldn't have gone to in the first place.
All because we had to try to help because we felt bad for it. We didn't help that ghost, did we?
No, we ended up having to give it to his brother.
We need to get Lockout.
Here's the thing I considered. I'm
One
not
of the
sure if
options. I
anybody
think
else
we'll get
did.
ourselves killed if we try to sneak in and steal the ring.
And Ember knows this. If they can't get the ring from him, there's no way we're going to be able to get the ring from him.
No.
Or else they would have taken it already.
It's true if they can't sneak in and get it.
That is not true. We have something they don't have.
So,
Ember.
Which
Ember.
I can walk in.
Ember is not a pawn.
Oh yes, she is. We are all pawns.
They see her that way. We might not, they do.
No, we are all pawns.
If Ember's involved in this, the implications for her family, and he stops.
Yeah, I could take them all down.
Exactly.
So I think we have to go with the upfront, honest approach. Or Ember can't be in it at all.
But Brave,
Well, I'm gonna have to be if you want to get to the front door to talk to him.
Let us figure it out if we go that route, but you can't be involved at all.
No.
but
I can go
Ravens-
with you to talk to him.
That's
That you
true.
can do.
Yes, but Ravens has to be prepared to lose Locke.
None of us are gonna be prepared to lose Locke. We're not gonna lose Locke. We're gonna do something.
Ember, who do you want to go with you to talk to him, or do you want to do it yourself?
I volunteer to go.
Definitely not.
I'm looking at Oakley. How does he look dressed-wise? I know that seems so superficial, but she's thinking,
Plain clothes, but very well kept.
I think Oakley is a little too blunt to address him.
No, I will let Ember do
you're
all.
thinking-
I will let Ember do all the talking. If she wishes me to speak, I will speak. If she wishes me not to speak, I will not speak.
Oh, can I get a drink real quick?
You remember, you keep
Can you
reminding
really
me.
do that?
I had the
Know the
less.
lines,
I had the
you're
least
gonna
skin in the
abide
game.
by that or not?
I have no skin in this game, so I am here to help.
I personally think Raven should go with her because the sympathy angle may help also.
Well, Raven's going. There's no doubt about that.
Well, let us all go.
Plus the,
I mean,
the guards
if we
have
go
seen
in-
Raven quite a bit with me, so nobody's like in that district. They're not gonna look at her like, why are you here?
Do you
And
two wanna
Talon
go?
looks enough like my brothers.
I don't mind going either.
We can all
Hey,
go.
why don't
But if
the-
we go, Maudie, you
Why don't the
stay
three of you go?
quiet.
What were you saying, Modwin?
I will. I was saying Amber and her good friends Raven and Talon, who everybody knows are her good friends. Her and just two of her good friends, they can go in without suspicion and actually talk to the fellow, while Oakley and I stay outside the gates in case they need backup.
Okay.
And if things are starting to heat up and it looks like we're gonna have to, knock the old man on the head or something and steal it, then Talon maybe can slip out on a pretext and let us know that we need to come in.
Yeah, you're not going then. I don't think you understand. My father is powerful. They're not gonna like kill me because I go and tell them what's going on. Worst case scenario, he goes and gets my father, and I get locked up by my father, and then they call the city guards to deal with his stuff, and then Locke gets killed, which is far worse. But it's not because we're gonna have a big fight. Because you go in there with your swords drawn, the guards are gonna take you out.
Well, then let's do this.
Okay,
We're losing time.
Maybe. Alright, let's just all go in.
Not all.
No.
Like you said, the three of us.
And
It'll be less suspicious.
Oakley and I will keep our mouths shut. Okay, just three of you, and Oakley and I will just stand outside and
Be there
we'll
for
just stand
security.
outside.
Can you guys research stuff on were-rats and vampires and see if they have any weaknesses?
Yes, Silver.
Oh, sure, I'll go to the temple. We got lots of books there.
That's a great idea.
We have
I'll
some.
go and I'll for y'all for you Moradin to give you success on this, and then I'll go and hit the library at Moradin's temple and see what I can.
Oakley, can you go
Fine.
to the apothecary and get us some drugs that can put someone to sleep?
I probably could make something.
Okay, you could do that.
Fine. I'll tell you what. Let me go gather my things, and I will. Are you guys going to go talk to the man now?
Yes.
Yes.
Give me just 1 or 2 minutes to gather my things.
All right.
Mitch, I go up and pack up my room and get ready.
Okay.
Just pack everything up and be ready to go.
Well, remember, this is not an inn. This is just a bar. So there's an inn that you guys are staying in, Modwin and Oakley. That's not across the street or anything.
Okay, with my herbalism, can I make something that would knock somebody out?
User in your channel timed out.
Go ahead and roll. See if you can find something.
What am I rolling against?
Let's see.
Because I have an herbalism kit.
Nature roll.
User entered your channel.
Nope.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
It reconnected on its own. Sorry about that.
I don't have the right.
As you check around different stores in the area, you can't find anything that would give you like a knockout potion or any kind of knockout poison or anything like that.
Sorry, yeah, no, I don't have the correct things.
Go to the apothecary then and see if you can get something there.
I've checked the apothecary. There is no. They don't have the correct things that I need.
User in your channel timed out.
Okay, Mitch, I'm gonna draw him out a set of directions. Go here.
To where?
See,
User entered your channel.
Where are you sending him?
this person here should be able to get you what you need.
You, Talon, you don't know anyone who deals in that kind of thing. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
I pinged you something, Mitch. We can hear you.
Can anybody hear me?
I can hear
Yes,
you.
Yes.
we can hear you.
Would that work, Mitch?
Alright, it's just connection's real shaky
Yeah, you
tonight.
can.
Okay, so I'll sketch out those directions and hand them to Oakley.
Okay. All right. Talon hands you a like a crudely drawn map that will take you towards the dock district.
Okay, I'll go check that out, and I'll meet you at the man's house. Can anybody tell me where it's at?
I haven't a clue.
Yeah. Just stay outside the gates. I grabbed whatever they were using to draw a pretty crude map of, well, the really nice district and where it is.
It's off of a street called Wheeleen Boulevard, and it's basically the rich part of town. So it's like the northern part of town.
Okay, Mitch, I will
All you
go
really
to
have
the...
to do is find like a local guard or whatever, and they can direct you that way.
Alright, then I'll go to the apothecary that Brad told me about, and I'll look to see if I can find anything there, and then I'll just head over to that town.
I think I'll maybe try to find a... Ember,
Okay, well,
or
we
is
should.
there maybe a... Ember, is there maybe like a, a public park around the corner from the estate where I could sit on a bench and not cause so much suspicion as a dwarf and chainmail loitering outside the gates of an estate?
Anywhere in that area, you're gonna cause a lot of suspicion.
Let's just meet back here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, Raven, Ember, let's go now.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Moradin's blessing on you.
Thank you.
Alright, Mitch, I go to the apothecary. Should I make one more nature roll?
Okay. Ember, what are you doing?
Raven and Talon are going with me, and we're gonna go see, I guess, my neighbor. This is so gonna go badly. I just know it.
Are you going to the house?
Yes.
Okay. Talon
Yes,
and Modwin.
Raven.
Mowood, why don't you come with me?
Ember, Raven, and Talon are going to the Redstone estate. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Modwin, what are you doing?
She's gonna go,
Research.
to the Temple of Moradin library and see if she can find anything on lycanthropes.
Okay. Doing research.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, guys.
This is gonna go bad.
Okay. We'll pick up with Tin Man, Scarecrow, and Dorothy as they head to the Wizard of Oz.
Follow the yellow brick road.
And can't see anything.
Because I'm not there.
Oakley and
Okay, there.
Modwin, you guys can't see anything, right?
Nope.
If I only had a heart. Ember, I think you should take the lead on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to say to this man. Okay.
Down looks over at Raven. Don't worry, we'll get him back, and winks.
Still not working.
So which one is this house?
She
Look,
gives you like
remember-
the tries to smile but really
You-
can't because she's too upset thing.
You put it on
Understood.
me, Mitch. You might want to put it on somebody else.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get it on Raven. Hang on 1 second.
What about me?
No, I'm trying to get the focus on you. Hang on 1 second.
I so have a smart comment, but it'll end up costing me in character.
There we go. Okay. You guys head up. You can see that they, you enter into the manor district where there are basically houses on every block. As you guys head up, the house that you want is up and to the left. Redstone Manor is up and to the left. You can see there's a few guards hanging out in the corner. They're talking amongst themselves as they see you guys. They kind of look you over and nod towards Ember and then go on with their conversation.
I smile and nod back at them and keep walking.
Okay. Be this one here.
Oh, we can do this.
You can
Yes,
see
we
that
can
the
do
gates are
this.
closed. There's a few guards walking around the perimeter. And they're doing they're basically doing their job. Okay, you guys approach the gate.
Yes.
Okay, the guard looks over and then walks towards you. Says, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
I'm sorry. OC, can you write out what the family name is for me?
It's Redstone.
Okay, sorry. My attention span is crap. Okay. Yes, hi. I'm Ember Nikos. I live with I'm the daughter of Dimitrio Nikos.
He nods at you.
I need to see the Lord of the estate, please. It's an urgent matter.
Oh, all right. I'll send word. Hang on.
Thank you.
He heads back and heads into a door, or knocks on a door. You see it open, or actually, I'm sorry. They have a what do you call it? Something I can't remember the name of it. He disappears in a door basically. You guys are out there for about 15 minutes or so. He finally reemerges, and he says, "All right, the Lord will see you. Come on in." And he opens up one of the gates to let you guys in.
Thank you so much. I smile at him.
All right, let me put you guys in the spot here.
You already put us in a spot. We're trying to get out of it.
Nice.
Okay, you guys go into.
Mitch, what?
Yeah. Go ahead. What?
It's dark in here.
Kind of roll what I do to see if I could.
See if you could what? What? Ah, she's out again.
User in your channel timed out.
Okay. As you guys approach, you get into the stable house. You can see, there's stairs leading up to the main door. There's also a stable door off to the side here. When you guys approach, the door opens and a guard greets you. I have this on Fog of War, so give me a second while I reveal the areas, okay?
User joined your channel.
Okay, he opens the door. He motions you guys in to come inside. He moves out of the way as you guys enter. Okay, you guys can see a hallway going off to the side. You can also see another hallway into the thing, and you can see Ember. You recognize Lord Redstone as he greets you with a smile. He walks up and hugs you. He says, "Dear child, what brings you to my estate today?"
I hug him back and take a deep breath. I come to you because we need your help. And we're in a really, really bad situation, and we don't know what to do.
Well, if I can help you, I will certainly try. What exactly is your problem?
I grab Raven's hands.
To a closed door, but he does not leave the area. Sorry, go ahead.
I grab Raven's hand and pull her up close next to me, and say her brother, who is she's my best friend, and Kai can even vouch for her. Her brother was kidnapped by the like a Talon.
The Dark Water Boys.
The Dark Water
His eyes
Boys?
go wide at the mention of the Dark Water Boys.
Talon's looking down the whole time.
They sent her his eye, and they
good
gave.
Lord.
They said that they would release him, but they needed something, and we can't get that. But we thought you'd maybe have an idea of how to help.
He
And
looks
I'm
at
crying
you
a
kind
little.
of quizzically. Well, certainly if they wish a ransom, your father should be the first one you go to. I'm not quite understanding, as he's looking to each of you with an inquisitive look on his face.
First, just know we know it's not possible to give them what they want, but we were there.
It's not even a consideration.
It has to do with you. They wanted your signet ring.
He looks sternly.
And I know we can't give them that.
Why did you come to me?
Because we know that's not an option. I know that's not an option. You were a very good man, and my father and my whole family and I respect you. So we obviously wanted you to know that they're after something of yours. Because I'm sure once we don't give them anything, they won't just kill her brother. They'll still come after you.
The guard moves up a bit, listening to the conversation.
We thought, sir, that you might have an idea, and we're lost. We don't, we're not thieves and we're not killers. We're not going to do that. We just don't know where to go from here.
And I don't want her brother to die. He's a really good kid. He takes care of his sickly parents, and we don't know what to do. And I know that once we don't do this, they'll kill him, but then who knows what they'll do. They'll probably still come after you.
So somehow you got mixed up with the Dark Water Boys. Your friend was kidnapped. They are holding him for ransom for my signet ring. Is that the gist of it?
Yes.
Yes.
And we didn't mean to get mixed up with them. We were trying to help somebody, and it was, yeah.
Perhaps if you tell him the whole story, Amber, from beginning to end.
Okay.
Please.
Locke.
Follow me. Let us go to my study. You can recount your story there in comfort. He calls down the hallway to someone and requests refreshments. As he leads you into it's like a study. Hang on. He leads you guys back into a more of a like I said, a study room, and gestures for you guys to take a seat. You guys can enter this room here. As you guys are sitting down, a young woman comes in with a tray of cups with steaming tea and a few biscuits, and sets them down. She also offers you some water as well, as he gestures for each of you to take a seat so that you can recount your tale as he sits down behind his desk.
Thank you for talking to us, Lord Redstone. I know this isn't not quite what you expected today.
Thank you for your hospitality.
I understand. Please go on with your story.
I look at Talon and Raven and say, please interrupt me when I get it wrong or add stuff, please. And I look at Talon and whisper, he won't bite, you can look at him.
Trying to show him respect.
Then look at him.
Talon looks up, like, a little scared. I would start with a ghost.
Right, so Locke's parents are really, really ill.
There's Lord Redstone for you.
Yeah, he looks back down.
Yeah, he's kind of scary. Okay, so Locke's parents are really, really ill, so he works to... And I look at Raven.
Now, this is the boy who has been kidnapped.
Yes.
Yes.
It's her brother.
Go on.
His family took Raven in too. So that's his sister. And
Hold on 1 second. Oakley and Modwin, can you guys see what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And what do I need to roll to see if I can find something in the library? Like investigation, history, nature?
When we come back to you, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, guys.
By the way, Mitch, this is so awesome. I love your maps. I love your stories.
Thank you.
so they even took Raven in, and their brother and sister, and they're really, really sweet, good people. And so Locke does something that most people in the city wouldn't want to do, but he does it for the money, obviously. He goes in the sewers and he hunts the rats and all the vermin that come up, and so that's what he does, just because he has to.
My dear Ember, please, get to the point.
He saw a ghost. It was a
Ghost.
spirit. And I didn't know if I believed him at first, but then we all went down because we thought, okay, he's seeing things, or maybe there really is one, and it was there, and we followed it, and it got all crazy, but the ghost gave us, I guess it was a compass.
What happened is the ghost spirit could not rest. He asked us to find a compass and return it to his family, which led us to Undermountain.
His eyebrows raised at that. Go on, as he's looking directly at you, Talon.
So we went to Undermountain. We came across his corpse. We were able to retrieve the compass. The compass went into Modwin's hand and became part of her.
Who is Modwin?
His teacher.
Pain and
Your
yes,
teacher went with you on this.
yes, sir.
She's a weird dwarf lady. Just go with it.
I'm still not sure
Okay,
she's a lady.
Continue. Please, young man, continue.
So we were able to make it out of Undermountain with the help of a crazy mage. At that point, we thought,
Actually, when Talon says "crazy mage," you see his entire expression change. It almost looks like the color drains from his face for a moment, but he, being a noble, gathers himself rather quickly. So it's only a flash that you see spread across as he continues watching and listening.
Oh, and the mage. Oh, he was... Wow. Yeah, scary. Crazy. But helpful.
Continue, please, Talon.
After that, we decided we would take this quest just so Spirit could rest and return the compass. It led us to more of the dodgy side of town, where we encountered a not so savory character, and the wife of the person who had passed. After talking to the character, I found out who he belonged to, and asked my companion to give him back the compass. They refused. Modwin and Oakley.
Not us. We didn't refuse.
Blame. Pew, pew, pew.
After a few moments of arguing with him, the person turned into a were-rat.
He nods just enough that you notice, but it's almost imperceptible. Okay, go ahead, Talon.
After
I
that,
almost got turned into a were-rat, but Alaric saved me.
I was going to leave that part out so your dad wouldn't worry.
I think we're beyond that now.
Yeah, I think so. So after that, I got her out of there, and Raven and I got her, so she was healed. I'm not sure what happened to the compass. From what I was told, they threw it into the house, and we thought we were done with him because he had the compass, so he didn't need us anymore. But then our friend Locke went missing, and Raven received the eye, and that brings us to you, sir.
I see. I don't quite understand where I come into this.
Oh, it's your signet ring they're looking for, and we know we can't give that to them.
He sits back physically with his fingers crossed in front of him, as you say, his signet ring, as he looks at you with stern eyes that you've seen only a few times from your father, and that was when you were really in deep shit.
I know that is not a possibility, sir. We know that we could never even ask you for that, and we are not here to ask you for that.
Honestly, we're all a bit young, and we're hoping that maybe, with your wisdom, you might be able to figure a way out we could get Locke back.
And maybe keep them from continuing to go after you or your ring.
He looks over at Raven, who has not said a word up to this point. As he fixes you with his gaze, he says, "Young lady, it apparently this Locke person means the most to you. how do you feel about this entire arrangement?
Raven's just been sitting, quiet and kind of holding her hands together in her lap, kind of fidgeting a little because she's not sure what to do. And she looks up at him and she says, I just want my brother back, but listening to Ember and saying what would happen if, if your ring got out or whatever is, we don't want to hurt anybody. I just want my brother back. I don't know, what else we can do. And she kind of stops talking like she's too emotional to continue kind of thing.
Okay, he steeples his fingers onto his chin. He slowly slides his chair back and stands up.
I walk over and grab Raven's hand.
You can see that he like his demeanor, his clothes, everything. It seems to take. He seems to draw all the attention from the room to him. Being a noble, being well trained on audiences and that sort of thing. You guys, except for Ember,
reminding me of my dad.
Yeah, absolutely. He reminds you of your dad. For Talon and Raven, you've not really experienced anything like this. It's almost being in the presence of a king. As he draws himself to his full height, he clasps his hands behind his back and begins pacing. He walks back to his books. He seems to look at a few of the titles, ponder a bit. He turns back, walks back to his desk, and then walks back again. He walks back. He finally places his hands upon the desk as if to brace himself. He lifts his head. He looks each of you in the eye, and as he does, it's almost an intimidating glance. Unless you guys wish to roll against it, it's up to you.
Hell no, I'm not stupid.
No, we're intimidated. We're good.
Okay.
I'm good.
He looks to you, Ember. He says, "My dear, you realize what these people are asking. You realize the consequences of what they are asking, and I understand that you wish to have your friend back. What you should do is go to your father, ask him to pay a ransom, and perhaps you can get your friend back." When he says perhaps, he looks straight at Talon, he looks straight at Raven, as if to say, he looks at you as if to ask an unasked question of, do you disagree, type deal. He says perhaps you can get your friend back. This, and he looks to his ring and kind of clenches his fist before him, puts his hand back down upon his desk. He says, is a very valuable item. I cannot just hand it out. And I do not, as his voice kind of raises a bit and seems to fill the entire chamber, expect you to take it from me. As he lowers his head, looks out the top of his eyes, and again looks at each of you in turn.
No, sir, we would
You
never.
ask me for an impossible favor, and I cannot fulfill it.
I think
My
you misunderstood, sir.
My heart, as he looks straight at Talon to silence him, goes out to you and your friends. If there is any other way that I could help, please come to me, and I will try. But this is not a question for me. I should not even be involved in this matter. These Darkwater boys have nothing to do with me, and they know better than to try to mess with me. They are using you, and he looks straight at Ember, they are using you as an in to try to coerce me. I am sorry, my dear, but it will not work. I will not give you my ring, and I feel for you. And he looks over to Raven, and his demeanor, his face softens to an almost grandfatherly look, and my heart feels sorrow for you and your brother, but this is something I cannot do. He sits back down.
Yes, sir. We never thought you would, or nor we were asking. I had hoped that maybe you had a fake one somewhere. I don't know. We were just desperate. I'm sorry to bother you with this. And I looked down.
User
My
in your
advice
channel
to you
timed out.
is to go to this person, contact him any way you can, and see if there's a way to pay a ransom for your friend. Because a ransom would get your friend back and be much cheaper than trying to take my ring.
We would never try to take your ring, sir. That's why we came to you. Thank you for speaking with us.
He nods to each of you, and he gestures towards the door. At that point, you can hear the door open and the guard is standing outside.
We leave.
Okay.
Well, that went well.
Where are you guys headed? Back to the bar?
Well, we knew better.
Okay, is there a way to contact him and ask about a ransom? I doubt that they'll take one, but...
I will try.
I'm gonna throw you guys back to the bar anyway.
And she's dead.
Not yet.
Well, they don't want to help, and that's the only thing that these people want. I don't really think asking for a ransom is going to do anything except get them killed faster, right?
Let me go see what I can work out.
You are not giving yourself up.
Yeah, no.
We go with you.
I'm going to places you guys shouldn't be.
Yeah, well, don't really care.
We shouldn't have been here.
Should have left
It got us
the adults
nowhere.
behind.
Okay, it's time for our next break.
User joined your channel.
I'm gonna have to bow out here in a little bit, guys. I gotta be able to
Finally.
play from.
So you basically said goodbye.